Thank you, John. Great. All right, here they come. Yay. Hi, Kathy. Nice to see you. Yay. We have Fran and Joe, my favorite part of the day, watching everybody pop on. Ah, nice to see you, Susan and Denise. You're back. Yes. It feels good, doesn't it? It feels good to work out regularly, to get your heart rate up, and to just, it helps clear your mind, doesn't it? And it makes you available for more, right? Even wanting more. So it's so fun watching everyone pop on. It is Transformational Tuesday. And I think it's so incredible that Transformational Tuesday this year lands on May 4th. May the 4th be with you all on this amazing Transformational Tuesday. I just woke up all happy about that. I'm excited about our class today. Oh, wow. Look at Cindy's picture. Cindy, that is an amazing photo of you on a paddleboard, correct? That is epic. You go, girl. That is inspiring right there. All right. As everyone is popping on, I will share my screen. Can everyone hear the music? No.
No.
Okay. Can everyone hear the music now?
No.
Okay. I think it's in, I got to figure it out with my mic. Cindy, your photo.
I think your mic has a damper on it that cuts out other noises.
Which I actually think is works perfectly right now because they're working on my roof in the back of the house. So we'll be very grateful for that today. Cindy, your photo on your Zoom box is epic.
Thank you.
No, thank you for sharing that. All right, my friends. I'm happy you are all here on this amazing Transformational Tuesday on May 4th for Strengthen and Stretch with Slow Flow. I say this every class. The name of this class is a mouthful, but you know what? I love it because it depicts everything we're going to do in this class. So they're really, if you have any questions about it, ask me, but I will point out everything that we're doing in the title of this class during the class. So if you have any questions, just ask me about this class if you haven't taken it before. We're building strength. So we're going to do something new today. I'm super excited about it. We're going to stretch out our bodies and we're going to move slowly through a slow flow, breaking down these poses like we usually do. I'm Christina, your guide for today. I'm from Long Beach, California. I'm from Western Massachusetts. There is my bio, but really what I am about health and wellness, and for each one of us to be living the most authentic, strongest, connected version of ourselves on this planet, right? So just living the most authentic lives we can. And I believe that health and wellness, yoga, breath is an amazing avenue to get us there. So that's why I do what I do. And I'm so happy to share that with each and every one of you. All right, I'm clicking. Whoops, hold on. Close your eyes, everyone. Okay, at Get Set Up, we learned from each other. Isn't it an incredible platform? I am so happy that I found this platform. It I've grown in 5 weeks. I have just fallen in love with each and every one of you. I have fallen in love with the Get Set Up staff, their commitment to serve each and every one of you, to support you, and to support all of us as guides. Just an incredible company. I'm so proud to be affiliated with it. We learn from each other, right? We are lifelong learners. So ideally, especially during yoga, if you're comfortable, having your cameras on really helps me get a pulse of the class and helps me modify and cue accordingly. But if you're not comfortable putting on your cameras, that's okay. You just know that if you need anything, if something isn't working for your body, you can put it in the chat box. John is our TA today. Everybody say hi to John. Hi, John. Thank you so much for all the support. If you're not getting, if either one of us aren't seeing it in a timely manner for your body, please unmute yourself and just get my attention quietly, and we'll make the correct modifications. Don't be shy, right? Because your modification could be a modification that 3 other learners need. So please always ask for what you need. Take care of your bodies. We are live streaming today. So everyone say hi to our live streamers. Happy Transformational Tuesday, live streamers. May the 4th be with you. The next time you want to take a class, register and join us live. We'd love to have you. Lastly, Get Set Up is not paid to promote any specific products. All right. So strengthen and stretch with slow flow. Love the name. Makes me so happy. Does anybody have any questions about the class? Does anybody have any discomfort in their bodies that you want to share with me? So I'm mindful of that as I'm teaching, and I can make specific cues and modifications for your body. Okay. So if I make a cue, if I cue you and it doesn't work for your body, please don't do it. I give cues, but you know yourself, you know what you need. So if something I'm cueing is like, no, my body can't do it, just back off, do something else, and get my attention during class even, and I will make another modification. Okay, we're all good. Are we ready? We're going to start on our backs in Shavasana. So find your place on your back. Make sure the small of your back is connected to the mat. You can have the legs out long, or you can have the knees bent, walked out mat distance, and the knees splayed in. Have the arms wide by the body, palms facing up. Wherever you are, tuck your shoulder blades, tuck your chin, and let the small of the back connect to the mat. And just close the eyes gently and begin bringing your awareness to your breath. Begin to slow it down. Begin to deepen it. Feel the body rise and fall. Feel the entire back side of the body pressed into the mat, right? Taking a few moments to ground into this moment, to ground into your body, bringing yourself to this very present moment, awareness. See if you can slow and deepen the breath a little bit more. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Bring your awareness to the shoulders and allow them to melt into the mat. Release the muscles in the face. Allow them to melt. Soften your brow line. We're bookending this class with Shavasana. You might ask, Christina, if it's a strengthening class, why are we starting with Shavasana? And I would answer, if you ask that question, because having body awareness when we're going into a strengthening class is so important, so that we can feel each movement and take care, be connected to our bodies and take care. So if something isn't working or feeling right, we're aware and we stop, so we can prevent an injury, right? How many times do we find a black and blue on our bodies and have no idea how it got there? So we're bringing awareness, we're connecting to our bodies so that every movement we do, we're connected to. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth, bring the arms overhead, give yourself a nice big body stretch, and then slowly draw the knees into the chest and rock side to side. Pause here in stillness. Let's keep the inner thighs and the inner feet together. Hold on to the knees, squeeze them in and draw them to the right and then down through center and over to the left, beginning hip circles, giving our lower back a nice massage, getting some movement in our hips. I like to call it priming. We're priming our hips here, getting them ready. And when you're ready, reverse those circles. Have them be as big or small as your body wants. Squeeze, hold on to those knees, squeeze them in. Come into a reverse tabletop. So the knees are bent, the arms are over the head. We take an inhale. We exhale, we straighten the legs and we tap our toes, and then we bend the knees and we bring the arms overhead. We exhale, tap, and inhale, bring back. Exhale, tap, just getting some warmth in the body here. A little flow. One more time, we tap and we hold. We take an inhale. We place the palms behind the thighs and we straddle the legs out. So from here, we'll bring the arms overhead, have a nice bend in those ankles, right? So we're not pointing, we're bending. We're going to inhale, keep the left shoulder on the mat. Inhale, reach up, tap the left toes. Pause. So the right fingertips are reaching towards the left toes. When you inhale up to tap the opposite toes, it's like you're sipping through a straw and the navel gets closer to the spine, and that's the strength of your core lifts you up. We inhale, touch, and we exhale flat on the back here. Inhale, sip through a straw, lift that left arm up, lift the left shoulder, tap the right toes. Exhale down. Inhale, right arm lifts, tap the toes. Exhale down. Inhale, tap right. Exhale down. Keep alternating with the rhythm of your breath. Nice, deep, connected breaths, nice and slow, right? This is not about speed. This is about quality, right? It doesn't matter if you do 2 on each side. If your core is pressed into the mat, and you're using your core to lift you up and not your shoulders or your neck, then that's great. We'll do one more on each side, wherever you're at. And we'll meet with the knees and the chest. Take your time getting there. Squeeze them in nice and tight. Gently rock side to side. All right, we are going to roll over onto our left sides. So we're going to we can come up onto, let me do this. I'm trying to figure it out with my microphone. Okay. So we'll rest our head here, or you can have your head down. We're going to have the knees bent like the letter L. So the back is totally flat, like we're up against a wall. Our legs come out like the letter L. We're keeping the inner blades, the blades of our feet together. So find your comfortable place, right? So you're supporting your head, or your head can be resting on your arms. We're going to work clams. So use your right palm, place it in front of you so that when we inhale to lift that right knee off the left, the inner feet stay glued together. We're supporting ourselves with the right palm so that we don't roll back and we don't roll forward. Okay. We stay nice and flat. Okay. So we're up, we're breathing. We take an inhale and we exhale, slowly lower it down. Nice and slow. We inhale, lift slowly. We exhale, come down. We inhale slowly. We exhale, tap down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Okay, we're going to keep going and I'm going to explain something to you. I want you to keep the slowness here. Why are we moving slow? Because momentum and gravity can take over because it's easier. And it can do so without us even noticing. So we have to have our outer thighs and our inner thighs engaged. We have to be breathing deeply, right? Each inhale we lift, each exhale we lower. When you need to stop, you stop at any time. We're going to lift. The next time you're up, pause, breathe deeply. We're going to do tiny little pulses here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Take an inhale. Exhale. Slowly lower it down. Come on to our backs. Squeeze those knees in. Allow the left leg to go long. Hold to the right knee with the left palm. Exhale and just bring that right knee over to the left, getting a nice stretch in that outer hip. Keep the right shoulder on the mat. It's not quite a twist because, well, we're just getting an outer hip stretch. That's why. Breathing deeply, allowing that stretch to happen in that outer hip. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring it back. Hug both knees into the chest, rock side to side. Can everybody feel their thighs and their inner thighs? All right. Slowly pause, come on to the right side. Find however you want to take care of your head and your neck, right? Place the left palm, come into the letter L. Make sure that your core is engaged, your back is flat, those inner feet are together. We inhale, lift, nice and slow. We pause here. We keep those inner thighs together and make sure that we didn't lean back or forward. We take an inhale and then we exhale, slowly lift. You can imagine like the count of 4. So we're inhaling up for 4, 3, 2, 1. We exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going nice and slow. Breathing deeply. Each lift is an inhale. Each lowering is an exhale. Nice deep breaths. You look amazing. Feel the burn. May the 4th be with you. It's not easy. If it was, everyone would do it, right? We're committed to our health and well-being. The next time we're up, we pause and we breathe, and then we pulse, tiny controlled pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, slowly lower it down. Come on to your backs, nice and slow. Hug those knees in, rock side to side. Pause in stillness, squeeze the knees in and allow the right leg to lengthen. Right palm on the left knee, take an inhale. And on your exhale, cross it over just enough to get a nice stretch in that left hip. And breathe. Close your eyes and breathe. Deep breaths. If you hold a stretch without breathing deeply, you're not really getting the full benefits of the stretch. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, bring the knees back into the chest. We bring those legs up. We straddle them out again. And guess what? We have sit-ups to do again. Aren't we so excited? We take an inhale. We sip through a straw. We lift the right palm up and we reach towards the left toes. We exhale, lower down. Make sure the chin is tucked so that you're protecting your neck. Inhale, reach the left fingertips over to the right toes and exhale it down. Inhale, right fingers to left toes. Exhale down. Inhale, reach the left fingertips to the right toes. Keep alternating. Each inhale, you lift and cross. Each exhale, you slowly lower. Take your time. Close the eyes, focus on the breath, focus on the back side of the body, pressing into the mat each time you lift, really allowing the core and your obliques, right? Your side core to lift you up. One more, each side, building strength right here. Next time you are with tapping each side, come on, bring those knees side to side. Feels so good, right? Strengthening our core. The core wraps around us. That's why we work our obliques. From here, place the palms behind your hamstrings, tuck your chin. And if it feels good, we're going to spiral roll. Just a few. If spiral rolling doesn't feel good for your body, please don't do it. And we'll just meet in a seated position. One more time. And then we come up. All right, my friends, we will meet in tabletop. Okay, wrist creases are in line with the mat. Fingers are spread wide. Inner elbows rotated forward. The wrist creases are directly under or in front of your shoulders. We never extend the shoulders over because it puts too much of an angle on our wrists. The knees are underneath the hips. The navel is in towards the spine. The neck is in line with the spine. Everybody looks amazing. Your gaze is down. We take an inhale. We lower the belly, lift the tailbone, the heart, and the gaze coming into our first cow pose. Pause here. Keep rotating those inner elbows forward. It stabilizes our shoulder girdle and supports our wrists and our elbows. Breathe deeply. Take an inhale. We exhale. Begin to hollow the belly. Tuck the chin. Tuck the tailbone, dome the shoulders, coming into our cat pose. Breathing here, holding the pose, keeping those elbows spiraling forward. Take an inhale, slowly move through tabletop into cow. Exhale into your cat pose, nice and slow, mindfully moving. Inhale, slowly bringing yourself into your cow. Exhale into your cat. Close your eyes and allow this to become a moving meditation. We're building strength in our internal organs. We're building strength in our core. We're building strength in our back muscles. We're creating mobility and flexibility in our spine. I mean, this is just one of my all-time favorite poses. I met a lifelong yogi once, and he doesn't start his day without doing 100 cat and cow poses. He gets out of bed and he does 100 cat cow poses. That's how beneficial this movement is. From here, The next time you come into your cat pose, extend your exhale, bringing your glutes to the heels. Doesn't matter if your glutes don't reach the heels. You can put a pillow or a blanket or a block between the feet and support those glutes. We're going to drop our elbows and roll the wrists, right? Always giving our wrist joints love, right? Creating mobility and flexibility there. And then place the palms down and gently shift side to side, just giving that lower back, the hips, a nice gentle movement. Pause in stillness in your child's pose with the elbows down, chins tucked, and just breathe here. Deep inhales and exhales, really allowing for the back side of the body to expand. Let's inhale, lift the elbows, come into an active child's pose, pressing each cushion of the fingertip into the mat, but especially the thumb and the index finger so we don't roll out to the sides of our palms where all of our nerves are. So we're pushing between the thumb and the index finger. We're rotating those inner arms towards the ears. The chin is tucked. Roll the shoulders down away from the ears. Take an inhale, engage the core, come into your tabletop. Option to stay here, or we're moving into down dog. Everybody moving into down dog, tuck the toes. Take an inhale, engage the core. Exhale, reach the tailbone up towards the sky. Pedal it out, bending one knee and the other. If you're in tabletop, just shift the hips side to side. You're getting the same benefits. If you're in down dog, pause, press the heels into or towards the mat. It doesn't matter if your heels ever touch. Take a deep inhale, press the chest towards the thighs. Everyone take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. We slowly walk the feet to the hands. Everyone, if you're in tabletop, just come into your forward fold, grab opposite elbows, sway side to side. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Pause in stillness. Place the palms on the mat. Take a look at your feet. Imagine if your feet had skis on. Just have them be the number 11. Inhale, find your half lift. Nice flat back. Navel is in line. I'm pressing in towards the spine. The neck is in line with the spine, right? So it's like a tabletop, right? Same thing. Where gaze is down, shoulders are away from the ears, and kind of shift the glutes over the ankles a little bit more, almost as if you can kind of feel like you're going to fall over, but you're not because your core is engaged. I just want this half lift to be engaged. I know it is a transition pose, but there is strength to be built in this half lift. As you can notice, I'm talking and we're holding this pose, and I'm sure you're feeling it. Take a deep inhale, smile, exhale, forward fold, bend those knees, bring the arms out to the side, pause here. So the weight of your body is on your heels. You feel the quads engaged. Engage the core so it lifts off of the thighs. Make sure the neck is in line with the spine. We inhale, lift with the strength of our core and quads, flat back. Knees are the last to straighten. And we exhale, prayer, hands to heart center. Active half sun salutation. One more before we move through a sequence. We inhale, raise the arms up and overhead. We exhale, bring the arms out, bend the knees, flat back. Lower yourself all the way down on that exhale. Inhale, find that strong half lift. Exhale, forward fold, knees are bent, arms out to the side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, prayer, hands to heart center. Awesome job. From here, our hands are at prayer. We ground all four corners of the feet into the mat. We grow tall. Bring the neck in line with the spine by doing a double chin. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring the hands to the waist. Ground into the right foot. We step that left foot back. Drop the left heel behind the left toes. We're going to, if you were to draw a line from the right heel it would go to the left arch and bend that right knee. So warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. So from here, the arms are out, right from the shoulders. Take a look at that right knee. Make sure it's directly over the ankle or behind the ankle. Take a look. If it's extending beyond the ankle, widen your stance. Great modifications, everyone. Awesome. Make sure that that right knee is tracking the second toe. Breathe here, gazing over the right fingertips. Nice, deep, connected breaths. Denise, I believe you can even widen your stance a little bit more to protect that right knee. Yes. I know it takes a lot more inner thigh strength, but we're building strength, right? Warrior two. Reach the fingertips like you're trying to reach the front of the room with the fingertips and trying to tap the wall in the back. Extend, activate. Make sure that your tailbone is reaching towards the mat so you're not overarching the back. You can challenge your balance by closing your eyes here. Have a little fun with that. You can squeeze the legs, the muscles, squeezing, hugging your bones. Take an inhale, flip that right palm. And then from the torso, we just begin to reverse the warrior. Left fingertip slide down the left hamstring, and we reach that right arm up and overhead. If this is too much for your shoulder, right shoulder, you can just keep the hand on your waist. You're still getting that nice stretch in the right side body. So here in this reversed warrior, we're doing everything in this class. We're strengthening, we're stretching, and we are in the midst of a slow flow. I don't know about you, that makes me so happy. Nice deep breaths. Reach, reach, reach. Lengthen in that right side body. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, find your warrior two. We inhale, flip the palm, reverse the warrior. We exhale, slowly come back into our warrior two more times. Inhale, flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Find the flow, find the grace. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Exhale, warrior two, pause and breathe. Keep tucking that right hip under. Engage those inner thighs. This is not an easy pose to hold for the period of time that we're holding it, but we're building strength. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands forward and around. Frame that left foot. Come on to the ball of the left foot. Take an inhale. Exhale, come into a forward fold, sway side to side. Pausing here, take an inhale, find that nice strong half lift. Exhale, forward fold, knees are bent, arms out to the side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, prayer, hands to heart center. Breathe here, grow tall, ground all four corners of your feet into the mat. Make sure your feet are like the number 11. Take an exhale, bring your hands to your waist. From here, we ground into the left foot and we step that right foot back. Drop the right heel behind the right toes. The left heel draws right into the right arch and then bend that left knee. Make sure that it's tracking the second toe and directly above. Denise, I think you can widen your stance even more to protect your knee. Yeah, great. Right? You can feel it. Yeah, building strength. It's not easy. Okay. Hug your bones. Reach. Biceps are active. Make sure the neck is in line with the spine and you're growing tall. There is space between the ears and the shoulders. Keep melting those shoulder blades back and down. Bring your awareness to the inner thighs. Engage them. The pelvic floor is strong. Deepen the breath. Challenge your balance by closing your eyes. The force is with you. Your gaze is over the left fingertips. You're strong. You take an inhale. You flip the left palm. You inhale, come into your reverse warrior. Right fingertips slide down the right hamstrings and you reach that left arm over. When your left arm, when you're in this stretch, whether your hand is on your waist or not, make sure that that left knee stays tracking the second toe. Here, if we're not engaged or mindful, the knee can sway in or out. And we want to keep it tracking the second toe to keep our knee, our ankle, and our hips safe. Take a deep inhale, reach. Exhale, warrior two. Let's find our flow. So in our flow, stay in your warrior two for a moment. The lower part of our body stay so still, and we're only moving from the torso. Take an inhale, flip the left palm, reverse the warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Pause here in your warrior two. Activate those quads, tailbones reaching down. Every muscle's hugging the bones. We take a deep inhale through the nose. We exhale, cartwheel the hands forward, frame that left foot, pivot onto the ball of the right foot. Take an inhale, exhale, forward fold, sway side to side, giving those outer hips a nice stretch. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Pause in stillness. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, knees are bent, arms out to the side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, prayer, hands to heart center. Okay, we have a few moments. I want to play with chair pose for a moment. So big toes touch, space between the heels like a little pizza pie. Prayer, hands to heart center. Press the palms in, shoulders down. Engage those quads. We take an inhale, we grow tall. We exhale, we shoot the glutes back and we take a seat. The weight of our entire body is on our heels. Fran, can you have your knees together? I want you to support. Yes, yes. Keep the knees together. That's why we have the toes together so that the knees can squeeze in. We take an inhale, we rise. Rise with the core, the strength of your quads and inner thighs. We exhale, we take a seat. Squeeze those inner thighs together. We inhale, we rise, nice and slow. We exhale, bring those glutes back, take a seat, get the weight of your body on your heels just a little bit more. Inhale, rise, nice and slow. One more time. Exhale, take a seat. Breathe and pause. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, forward fold, sway side to side. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Pause in stillness. Inhale, find your half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, step back, come onto your knees, big toes touch, space between the knees, and slowly come down into child's pose. Always an option to put a blanket or a pillow or a block between your knees to elevate your glutes, right? Some of our glutes don't get down to our heels. That's okay. We can still get the benefits of child's pose with that modification. Option to drop the elbows and gently sway side to side. Have a gentle tuck in the chin so you're protecting the neck. And breathe deeply here. Working through a warrior two sequence, building strength, creating length in the body. Pause in stillness in your child's pose. Tuck the chin. Place your forehead on the mat or on a pillow or a blanket. You can let the elbows out wide, or you can extend the arms by the legs with the palms facing up by your feet. And breathe deeply in this child's pose, building a sense, creating a sense of relaxation Nice, deep connected breaths. Slowing down the heart rate. Maybe you can feel the heart beating against the thighs. You are alive. You are strong, vibrant. Breathing in life force energy. Letting it swirl and infuse every cell, every organ, every muscle fiber of your body. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Bring the palms overhead into an active child's pose. Press the palms in. Inhale, walk the hands to the knees. Let's slowly come off of our feet. I want to work our necks just a little bit. So come into a comfortable seated pose, whatever that looks like to you. You can sit on pillows or a blanket to elevate the glutes. If the knees are up like this, support them. So wherever you're at, we're going to grow tall here. Roll the shoulders down, bring the navel in. Neck is in line with the spine. We take an inhale, we gently lift the head energetically off the neck, creating more space between the ears and the shoulders, right? Getting a nice stretch. Take a deep inhale, grow tall. On your next exhale, we slowly lower the chin to the chest with control. Inhale, slowly lift the chin up so it's parallel to the floor. Exhale, chin to chest, pause. From here, we inhale, keeping the shoulders down, bring the left ear to the left shoulder. Breathing deeply here for a moment. Take an inhale. Exhale, slowly lower the chin to the chest. Inhale, right ear to right shoulder. Taking a couple breath cycles here before we begin this flow. On your next exhale, lower the chin to the chest, nice and slow with control. The shoulders stay down. We inhale, left ear to left shoulder. We exhale, chin to chest. We inhale, right ear to right shoulder. And we exhale, chin to chest. We pause. We inhale, bring the chin parallel to the earth. We roll the shoulders up and back and down. And then we reverse the circles. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, pause, draw those knees into the chest, hug them in nice and tight. Sit up tall, bow the forehead and gently rock side to side. From here, we're going to pause and slowly come on to our backs, setting up for our Shavasana. But before we do, I want you to hug those knees in and rock side to side, giving the lower back a nice massage after that work. We worked our core. We worked our side core. We worked our back. We worked our, well, really, it was just a full body workout. Pause in stillness, squeeze those knees into the chest. Squeeze them in, take an inhale, exhale, release them. Release them long for your Shavasana or have the knees bent, walked out mat distance and the knees splayed in. The arms are out wide, palms facing up. So wherever you land in your Shavasana, make sure the shoulder blades are tucked under. The chin is tucked and the small of your back is connected to the mat. We never want to overarch in the back. Bring your awareness to the shoulders and let them relax into the mat. Always amazes me the tension we can hold without even knowing. Let's do it again. Awareness is to the shoulders and then again, allow them to just let loose heavy into the mat. Bring your awareness to the face. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, let all the muscles in the face relax. Soften the brow line. Release the tension in your lower jaw. Feel the backside of the body getting heavier into the mat. Breathing deeply here. Nothing more to do. Just let go and relax into your Shavasana. Staying just as you are, begin to deepen the breath in your body. Roll your wrists and your ankles and wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bring the arms overhead, giving yourself a nice big body stretch. When you're ready, slowly draw the knees into the chest and hug them in stillness, pressing each vertebra into the spine. Slowly roll over to the most comfortable side in fetal position. Curled up in a tiny little ball, using your arm as a pillow. Keeping the eyes closed if it's comfortable, use the opposite palm and slowly, mindfully bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Prayer hands at heart center. Slight bow of the forehead in reverence to your practice, in gratitude for your strength. Gratitude for each breath we take, for each heartbeat. Bringing awareness to each of those acts that sustain our very being. Thank you for practicing on Transformational Tuesday. May the 4th be with you. The divine light within me bows and honors to the divine, beautiful light within each of you. Namaste. We may unmute ourselves, have a communal namaste. I'd love to hear about your experience what did you love? What do you have questions about? What was challenging? What do you need modifications for?
I can tell the difference in my balance after a couple of weeks. I can really, I can hold that warrior pose much more easily than I could when I first started.
I love hearing that. That makes me a little teary. I love that. Beth, I don't praxis. What's that? I see your question, but I don't know what that is. So I can't define it. Do you want to, but if you unmute yourself and explain it to me, that would be great. Thank you. I'm reading everything. Thank you, Cindy. It's wonderful having you in class. Okay. So great question. Yes. For when we were doing sit-ups, it's hard, right? If our core is deconditioned, it's hard to know when it's engaged, right? So when I say, it helped me so much when an instructor at one time said to me, sip through a straw. And when you sip, you bring your lips and you sip through a straw, your core engages a little bit, right? So you can put fingertips on your belly button below the core. So my index fingers on my belly button and then the fist just before. And when I take an inhale, you can feel the core kind of drawing in, and then mindfully bring your attention there and see if you can engage it a little bit more. And we tuck our chin when we're sitting up on that inhale to protect our neck and to decrease the stress we put on the shoulders to lift. Kathy, thank you. Babette, does that answer your question? And it takes time, right? If we're not used to doing these exercises and somebody's like, bring awareness to your core and bring yourself up. And if our core is deconditioned, we will automatically, our shoulders will take over. So I say to that, if that's happening, if you do one with your core and the rest you feel the shoulders coming up, then one is your thing. You do one. And next time, maybe you do two, right? And we just slowly build strength there, right? Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. But staying safe, right, is the most important thing. Taking care of our shoulders and our neck and making sure that it is the core that is lifting us up and not the shoulders and the neck. All right, let me read another.
Hi, Christina. Beth wanted to say something.
Oh, Beth, yes, I'm right here. Yes, I'm curious.
I am worried about the safety part. I have vertigo. Sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's not. But I worry every time I get my hands and my feet together to stand up. I'm afraid I'll fall.
Okay, so thank you for sharing that. My suggestion to you is don't come into a forward fold, because when our heads are down, that can trigger vertigo. So just skip that part. I'm so glad you're asking that question. You'll still get the benefits of the class and you'll still build strength without putting yourself at risk of
Thank you.
bringing on. Yes. So you can still take this class, Beth. You're not out of this class. You're in. But skip forward folds. If you are prone to vertigo, if you have glaucoma, if forward folds brings an onset of headaches, don't do them. Talk to me about them and we'll find modifications. Okay. So you just skip forward folds altogether and just get yourself up as slowly and carefully and safely as you can. And you meet us when we're up. And when we move through half sun salutations, doing the forward folds, you stand in mountain pose with grounded and keeping all the muscles in your body engaged. You're still building strength without putting yourself at risk.
I appreciate the answer. Thank you.
Yes. That's a great question. Thank you so much. Does anybody else have any other questions about poses, about safety, about anything? Okay, I want to see one right here. Hold on. I'm going to look at my chat box. I want to make sure I address everything. So I know the shoulders always take over when our core is deconditioned or not, we're not used to working our core in that way. The shoulders want to take over. I know it's just like that. So you just be mindful of that. So when we're coming up, like we did today, we came up, right? And so you have to let's see, I want to show you this. Okay. So I'm going to touch right here. Let's see. Okay. And so I'm pretend I'm on my back and pretend my legs are out like this. And I'm on my back. And when we sip through a straw, we are not lifting, we're lifting our arm up, but the shoulder stays relaxed. The core lifts our arm up and we tap. Does that make sense? It might be easier as we are conditioning our core to stay with the fingertips behind your head because it helps to keep the shoulders back and lift like that. And so when we do this, does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we'll just keep practicing that. We'll just keep working on that every class, getting stronger each time. I'm really grateful for all of these questions and happy to talk through all these poses. Diane, I am so happy to hear that. Yes, once you start working out regularly, it's like the endorphins start to increase in the body and we have more energy and we get excited about coming to work out again and build more strength. So just keep showing up for yourself every single day. Do something, walk the neighborhood, take a class. We have so many amazing fitness guides at Get Set Up. So every single day, do a little something. Okay, I love Get Set Up. Share your experience with us on social media. Liz at getsetup.io. She loves to hear everything. So many related classes to this one. I teach 12 classes a week. I think it's 6 different forms of yoga, everything from yoga and meditation to cardio yoga to flow classes. So check out the schedule and take as many classes as you'd like. I teach 3 classes on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and then 1 class on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. So lots of opportunity. And again, so many other fitness classes by amazing guides at Get Set Up. After class, you receive notes, a recording of the class, and an opportunity to give feedback. Your feedback, thank you for everyone who has given feedback. I learned so much from each and every one of your feedback. So thank you, everyone who's taken time. And if you haven't, please, if you have a moment, give us feedback because it helps Get Set Up and it helps me know what you're looking for and what you want. And this platform, isn't it incredible? Share it with everyone you know. Invite your friends to class from all over the world. That's the amazing thing about this virtual platform. We can practice with our friends from all over the world. So invite them when you register. You can copy the link and send it to them through WhatsApp, through email, through Facebook. So please, and mobile too. Yes. So please make sure you share this platform with all of your friends. I'm clicking here and nothing's happening. Okay, there we are. If you would like to host an interest group, or if there is a class that you'd like to see and you don't see on the schedule, let us know. We love to keep building and creating and working with each one of you to be the best platform we can be for learners. if there's a business, a company, or an organization that you believe aligns with the Get Set Up mission of enhancing and improving the lives of older adults, please let us know. We want to build that partnership. We want to create a strong foundation so we can just keep growing and offering everything that you want. And if for some reason you don't receive a recording after this class, you can go to help@getsetup.io and request that. John is here to answer any questions you have about the platform if you need help registering for a class. I'm reading here. Yes. Moving our bodies want to move. And once we start moving our bodies, it loosens things up and it releases. So just keep moving your body every single day, any way you can, safely. Yes. Awesome. Thank you so much for that. I love hearing stories like that. It makes me just so grateful for each and every one of you, and so grateful for this job I have. Like the best job ever, right? So thank you all, Beth. I'm happy you're here. You just keep showing up and we find ways to move, building strength in a safe way. Anybody else have any questions, comments, suggestions, anything you'd like to share on this beautiful transformational Tuesday? Okay. Namaste, my friends.
Namaste. Thank you.
Having-
Thank you, Christina.
Oh, you are so welcome. And may the 4th be with you.
Thank you.
I'll see you soon. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Christina, bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you so much. John, thank you for all your support. You're the best. Mary Beth, thank you.